Hey Leo, welcome to your general life reading for March 16th through the 31st. I hope that you guys are doing great. Grab your sips and let's get right into it. So, as I was meditating on your energy for this reading, I heard a couple of messages. The first one that came out was sooner rather than later, and the second one that came out was now or never. And I also heard emergency, call 911. So hopefully it's nothing too deep, but I'm going to start by pulling a couple of oracle cards for you just to get a sense of the overall energy surrounding your reading today. And then I'm going to get into the tarot, starting to pull some cards for your current energy, the energy, or rather obstacles, challenges, and what might be hidden, any advice from spirit, and your potential outcome. So, one of the things that was interesting that happened as I was shuffling your cards, I broke a nail. And it's like, how do you do that shuffling cards? But it was such a sense of urgency. And like, I couldn't shuffle fast enough. I couldn't get to the reading fast enough. So, we'll see what all of that means for you guys. So, the oracle cards that came out for you guys, the first one is transformation. And the second one is Stargazer. Set your sights higher. So we will see how those fit in for you all. We had the first card that came out for your current energy as the Three of Fire, which is the Three of Wands in traditional tarot. Obstacles, challenges, and what might currently be hidden from you. We have the World. For advice from Spirit, we have the Messenger of Air in reverse. And then for your potential outcome, we have the Page of Water. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages just a little bit more. And then we'll also pull some oracle cards for additional information before we jump into the reading. So for your current energy, we have the Nine of Wands. For obstacles, challenges, and what might be hidden, we have two cards that flipped. We have the Seven of Cups and we also have the Nine of Cups, both of them in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Magician in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we'll grab the oracle deck, get a few more messages, and then we'll jump in. So looking at your current energy, wow, okay, we have enjoy the journey, release attachment, and surprise. For challenges, obstacles, and what might currently be hidden, we have allowing. For advice from Spirit, the one that came out is inner peace. And for your potential outcome, okay, we have two that flipped over. We have life surfing, and we also have darkest before dawn. Okay, Leos, let's get into it. So I'm feeling like with the overall energy that you need to be ready. You need to be ready for a shift to happen in your life. And it doesn't feel like it's going to be something minor. It feels like it's going to be something that if you envision your wildest dreams, this transformation is going to put you straight shot on that path to get there. And it feels like a pretty unsettled feeling, like there's sort of a frantic energy, like what do I do? What do I do? Oh my God, what do I do? Like I need some help. Who do I need to call for this? But it's one of those things. It almost, I just heard once in a lifetime and rare opportunity. So it seems as though whatever's coming to you is not something that you necessarily expected. It almost feels like you low key hoped for it, but didn't actually think that it was going to happen. And so you need to be ready for when it does come towards you. So let's get into the tarot. And looking at your current energy, we have the Three of Wands the Three of Wands upright. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and we have three oracle cards that came out for you. The first one is enjoy the journey. The fun is in getting there. Acknowledge your progress. travel, mental vacation, and be spontaneous. The second card that came out for you guys is release attachment. Be free of expectations. Feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. And we also have surprise in a way that you wouldn't expect, a gift from the universe, intense, twist of fate, and eclipse news. So, what I'm feeling right now for my Leo collective is that you have sort of let go of this fatigue. You've let go of this fight that you've been holding on to. You know, perhaps you were a little bit battle worn, you're a little bit weary, you've been through some things, and you're kind of letting that go. And you're floating along a little bit, right? You're just kind of waiting to see what happens. You're enjoying life for what it is and what it has to offer to you right now. It doesn't really seem as though you're particularly attached to anything specific, but at the same time, it almost feels as though there's still a little piece of you that has these big, bold, amazing, beautiful dreams, right? And it almost feels like you're starting to see little signs that those dreams just might actually be possible, but perhaps not in the way that you thought they might be. So it's like while you're enjoying life, while you're pretty okay with the way that things are going, there's a feeling of something more. And you're starting to get those little signs that that something more is coming towards you. So, looking at challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have the world, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and we also have allowing. Relax, enjoy yourself, have faith, allow situations to unfold, answers come, and the highest outcome. So, my Leos, what you don't see is that this place that you're in is about to come to an end. And you're not seeing it. You're not seeing that your wish fulfillment, that you're not seeing these doors opening for you is right around the corner. And it almost feels as though you can't accept that that might be the case, right? That you're so content in this space where you're just kind of flowing along, that these little shifts that you're starting to notice, these signals, these signs, these teeny tiny little changes, you're like, no, you're not going to upset the balance that I fought so hard for. But what this is the universe opening up a new and beautiful path for you. So it seems as though in an effort to maintain your peace, you're fighting a little bit against this nudge that's happening that's pushing you towards something much, much, much better. So what we have for the advice from Spirit, we have the Messenger of Air in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse, and we also have inner peace, clearing past and ancient trauma, physical, mental, and spiritual practices, love, inner child. So with these cards, it really feels as though Spirit is telling you to let your guard down. Whatever's happening, whatever changes and shifts that you were noticing, don't try and manipulate them. Don't try and maneuver around them. Don't try and control the situation, what's unfolding for you. Don't reject these messages that are coming in, because it almost feels as though these little signals are triggering your intuition and they're telling you what to do, when to do it, all of that good stuff. And it's telling you to act, and you're almost pushing against that, saying, no, I don't want to upset the progress that I've made. And Spirit is saying, woosah, just breathe, inhale, exhale. We know that you fought hard to get here, to get to this happy place. But it's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to transform. So just let go. Continue to let go and watch how things unfold for you. Looking at your potential outcome, we have the Page of Water. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and two oracle cards came out. The first one is life surfing, feeling capable of overcoming adversity, no expectations, approaching life like a sport. And the second that came out is darkest before dawn, breakdown before breakthrough. Major shift is in progress, dissolving barriers and ascending. My Leos, this is something that was divinely created for you and you alone. So your potential outcome, once you kind of relax and just let things unfold, you're going to start seeing these flashes of things that you love, things that you want, and it is for you. Nobody else is involved in this. It is for you, Leo. It is for you. And what's going to happen is when you see these little signs of this transformation that's coming to you, you are going to say, okay, I'm ready. You're going to surf through it. No matter what comes, even if it might seem a little bit challenging initially, understand that that is just the universe's way of making sure that you are prepared for what comes next, that you are prepared for this major shift that's coming towards you. You will ascend. You will get to that next level because you've overcome the one that previously came. So let's grab another oracle deck and see if there are any final messages for you from Spirit before I let you guys go. And we have one that flipped out for you. Leos, as soon as I choose to see the light in dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. Wow. Okay. So, these little feelings of doubt that you might have, these feelings of discomfort with the little signs that you've been getting, redirect that energy about worrying about that, about being apprehensive of backsliding into whatever it is that you've had to overcome. Look at those signs and redirect that energy and say, oh my goodness, the universe is putting me where I need to be so that I can get to where I want to be. Make that shift. Transform that thinking and know that whatever's happening, these little shifts that are going to lead to bigger shifts, are only there to get you to what it is that you truly want. So, Leos, I hope that that was helpful for you. I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, subscribe so you don't miss out on future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.